Welcome to Learn Digital Design. This is our second tutorial on Inkscape, and today we're going to start on the toolbar. If you've already viewed our first video, then welcome back. I'm so glad that you decided to continue with us. If you haven't viewed the first tutorial, you can find it on our website or on YouTube. So, let's get started on this next tutorial. By the way, if you already know everything you need to know about Inkscape as far as the toolbars and buttons go, then feel free to just skip on ahead to some of our later tutorials when we get into some of the actual digital design. But if you don't know anything about these toolbars yet, you need to go ahead and listen, because you gotta crawl before you can walk. It's not just like you can pick this up and know everything about it the first time you use it, so we're going to try to make that as quick and painless as possible for you. Yet at the same time, we want to make sure that you know everything about every tool that this program has to offer. Okay, over here on the left hand side is our toolbar, and there's several tools here that you can use while you're designing here in Inkscape. But first of all, I want to show you that if you prefer, this toolbar does not necessarily have to be docked here on the left side. You can grab it here by this handle, and you can freely move it anywhere you choose. You can put it over here on the right side, or if you have a second monitor, you could put it there. Anywhere you choose for it to be, but it just suits me fine over here on the left hand side, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Alright, we're not going to necessarily start from the top, but we're going to go over every tool here on the toolbar. So right now, let's start with the Draw Bezier Curve tool. This is one of the more important tools that you're going to deal with. This tool can be used to draw a straight line or a curved line, so it's really ideal for tracing over an image that you want to vectorize. Alright, let's start by drawing a line. What you need to do is click once, release, then you can move your mouse anywhere here in the work area you wish to make the line. Let's make it a diagonal line like this. Click again. But before you click again, know that you need to decide before you click again, do you want this to be a straight line or a curved line? Let's make it a straight line this time. And just notice, we're going ahead and drawing a second line. If you want to stop in the middle of this, you can right mouse click, and then you can draw a new line. If you want to connect your lines and make a closed object here, let's make a triangle. You just click inside of this handle, and now this is a closed-in item that can accept a fill or a gradient or whatever else you might want. Let's get these out of the way. All I did was use this select and transform tool and then press delete. Let me show you how to do that. Select and transform. That highlights the object, and then you can either right click and push delete, or you can use your delete key in your keyboard. Now with the Bezier Curve tool, you can also make curved lines. If we're going to make a curved line, we're going to act a little bit differently. Let's click once, click a second time, but we're holding down the left mouse button. We're not letting go yet. Now we can decide how big we want our curve to be. You can pretty much choose any type of curve you want, or any type of curve you wouldn't want. And notice that it goes ahead and it automatically starts another curve here. If you don't want it to be another curve here, you want it to be a straight line, you have two choices. You can either click again here and then make another line, Or you can press enter and stop that line, and then choose to continue your line here at this handle. Okay. The next tool, we can go over here. Let's look at the pencil tool, or the draw freehand lines tool. You can either click it right here on the toolbar, or you can press F6. The nice thing about Inkscape is, one of the nice things, is that almost everything that you can do on the program has some sort of hotkey where you can choose it directly from your keyboard without having to search through toolbars and menus. So let's click here on the draw freehand lines tool. And just like a pencil would do, just like you would expect it to do, you can just draw freehand lines. And these are lines. They're not enclosed objects, like we'll see another tool is going to do in a minute. You can enclose this though and make it an object. See? Let's get that out of the way. Also, you can make straight lines just like you can with the Bezier curve tool. But once you let go, it stops. It doesn't continue to make a line like the Bezier curve tool does. Okay, well, we're going to continue with the toolbar here at Learn Digital Design in our next video. I'll see you there.